Hello everyone, History Spectrum channel here. Do you like good food? I do. In this video, we will discuss the history of spices that are essential to good food. Some of the stories you may not expect to hear, so please watch until the end. The history of the spice trade. The Silk Road and spices, known as the ancient superhighway, played a central role in the spice trade of the ancient world. Many civilizations used this network to exchange goods, cultures, and most importantly, spices. For example, Chinese silk and Indian pepper were transported as far as Rome, and these goods were exchanged for gold and silver. The Silk Road, as its name suggests, is known for its silk trade, but in fact, the exchange of spices was also very active, and brought economic and cultural influence to many civilizations. The rise and fall of maritime nations and spice routes were heavily influenced by competition for control of spice routes. This was because control of the oceans meant access to valuable spices and brought enormous wealth and power. For example, Portugal and the Netherlands became major powers for a time by establishing maritime dominance and controlling the spice trade in the Indian Ocean. The rise and fall of maritime nations was deeply tied to the spice trade, and securing these routes was essential to national prosperity. The cultural impact of the spice trade had a profound effect on world cultures and promoted cross-cultural exchange and understanding. This is because spices were not just commodities, but carried stories, customs, and flavors that brought people of different cultures together. For example, European cuisine used spices from the Middle East and Asia, which led to culinary innovations. The spice trade has not only influenced food cultures, but also languages, arts, and religions, leading to a rich diversity in the world. Economy and spices. The value of a single grain of black pepper was incredibly high to us today because of its impact on the medieval economy. Black pepper helped improve the flavor of preserved foods and inhibit spoilage, and was scarce because it had to be imported from faraway regions. For example, a bag of black pepper could be exchanged for a sheep or a large amount of silver. The value of a single grain of black pepper played an important role in the medieval economy and was treated as a valuable trading commodity. The scarcity and wealth of spices caused conflicts among nations. Seeking wealth and power. Countries sought to secure economic advantage and political dominance by seeking out and controlling spice-rich regions. For centuries, European nations fought over the Southeast Asian archipelago, known as the Spice Islands. The scarcity of spices and the hope of wealth from them were important factors in driving competition and conflict between nations and shaping history. In the transition of the spice market after the Industrial Revolution, the spice market changed dramatically, becoming more accessible to a wider range of people. Advances in transportation technology and the introduction of mass production methods made spices, once a luxury item, available to the average household. The development of steamships and railroads allowed spices to be transported around the world faster, in greater quantities, and more cheaply than ever before. The Industrial Revolution revolutionized the spice market and had a lasting impact on the world's food culture and economy. Cross-cultural exchange. Spices as a culinary delicacy are an integral part of the traditional cuisines of countries around the world. Various spices were used to suit the climate and culture of each region, giving rise to unique regional cuisines. Curry in India, chili in Mexico, tom yum kung in Thailand, and other typical dishes loved in each region use unique spices. Throughout the world's cuisines, spices connect different cultures and reflect regional climates and traditions. In religious and ceremonial use, spices are closely associated with religious rituals and spiritual acts. Fragrant spices have long been used as part of offerings to the gods, purification, and prayer. Spices play an important role in many religions, including Christianity's myrrh and frankincense, Hinduism's sandalwood, and Buddhist incense. Spices are more than just seasoning ingredients. They are deeply rooted in people's spiritual lives and religious practices. Spices and health. In the role of spices in ancient medicine, spices were widely used for therapeutic and preventive purposes. This is because spices have been recognized for their antibacterial and digestive effects, and have been used to treat many diseases. For example, cloves were used to relieve toothaches, and ginger was used to prevent indigestion and colds. Ancient peoples understood and utilized the health benefits of spices in ways that differ from modern science, and their wisdom has been passed down to the present day. Modern science reveals the health benefits of spices, uncovers and supports the many health benefits found in spices. This is because through detailed chemical analysis and clinical trials, the antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects of spices have been revealed. Studies have shown that turmeric, which contains curcumin, has a powerful anti-inflammatory effect and helps maintain good health. Scientific methods have demonstrated the health benefits of spices handed down through the ages, deepening our understanding of modern health. In the use of spices as alternative medicine, Spices are utilized in various forms for health maintenance and disease treatment. This is because spices are natural, have few side effects, and have a long history, making them an attractive health care option for many people. In Ayurvedic medicine, turmeric and phenyl glyc are used to balance the body, while in traditional Chinese medicine, ginger and star anise are used to treat colds and flu. In the world of alternative medicine, spices continue to support the health of many people today because of their unique therapeutic properties. The modern spice industry. In the global marketplace, spices are distributed on a large scale in the global marketplace today. This is due to advances in transportation and communication technology that allow spices to be imported and exported quickly from anywhere in the world. For example, turmeric from India and cinnamon from Vietnam are now available in supermarkets around the world. The global market distribution of spices allows people around the world to enjoy a wide variety of tastes and aromas. Sustainable production and fair trade are important trends in the modern spice industry. This is because protecting the environment and ensuring fair compensation for producers are essential to the long-term health of the spice industry. Spices with certification programs and fair trade labels have a positive impact on consumers and ensure fair trade for producers. The promotion of sustainable production and fair trade benefits both the environment and people, making the future of the spice industry brighter. In technological innovation and the future of spice production, technological innovation is transforming the future of spice production, creating more efficient and sustainable methods. This is because new cultivation techniques, gene editing, and automated harvesting methods are being developed to increase productivity and sustainability. Experiments are underway to grow high-quality spices on limited land through hydroponics and vertical farming. Technological innovations are moving the spice industry toward a better future that is both sustainable and efficient. The future of spices. In climate change and spice production challenges, climate change poses a significant challenge to spice production. Many spices can only be grown under certain climatic conditions, and environmental changes due to climate change are affecting yield and quality. For example, vanilla production is declining as warmer weather dries out growing areas. Climate change is a serious problem for the spice industry, and the development of adaptation measures is an urgent priority. In biotechnology and spice quality improvement, biotechnology is enabling innovations in spice quality and production efficiency. Technologies such as genetic engineering and tissue culture are enabling the development of higher quality, disease-resistant spice varieties. CRISPR, a gene editing technology, is being used to enhance certain flavor compounds and create spice plants that are more resistant to pests and diseases. Advances in biotechnology are improving the quality and productivity of spices and enhancing the future potential of the industry. In future food culture and the role of spices, spices will continue to expand their role in the food culture of the future. As the world becomes increasingly globalized and more intercultural, there is a growing interest in diverse spices. Recipes using a variety of spices from around the world are being shared via the internet and social media, and people's palates are becoming more internationalized. Spices will continue to play an important role in enriching the food culture of the future and connecting people around the world. A surprising story about spices. In medieval Europe, pepper was so expensive and valuable that it was sometimes used as currency. In some cases it was used to pay ransoms, so much so that a certain amount of pepper could buy back a person's freedom. This is due to the fact that pepper was very important for preserving and flavoring food, and was difficult to import from faraway places. The story of this period, when a single piece of pepper was so valuable, illustrates the influence of spices and their historical importance. How is it? This video explained the history of spices. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and like this video. History Spectrum.